Hi friends! Today I wanted to show you this doll tote that I just finished making. I think I'm gonna remake it, and just because I did some things out of order and I'll get to that. But I wanted to show you. I designed this all by myself. I'll show you the designs in my design book once I finish showing you the finished bag. So this is it. The idea is that like you can have dolls in these pockets, and then inside is where you'd keep their clothes and stuff. Hold on. Inside I have these pockets right here, and I've got a hat in there right now. But then I don't really have any other pockets. I think in the next version of this I might make two more of these pockets and put them on the inside so that I can have dolls on the inside and on the outside. Or these pockets can hold like other stuff. But I'm super duper happy. I wanted to make sure it wasn't so tall that it would cover up the OMG doll, but it was tall enough that Barbie wouldn't fall out, because I'm obsessed with OMG dolls and Barbie is, I love Barbie. So this hits my curvy doll about right at the hips, and I walked around with it, I bent down and stuff, and she doesn't fall out. I haven't tried it with the tall Barbie yet, but my only tall Barbie is also a made to move doll, so she can bend her knees and fit in there better if I needed to. But I am debating putting like an elastic strap to go around for the taller dolls, and it would just kind of sit behind the OMG dolls' heads. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. Let me show you the design. This is my design book. Sorry, the first page has personal information on it, so I need to, there we go. And here is the design. So this was the original design that I just sketched up when I had the idea. And then here are all the measurements, and I started writing out the instructions and my hand got tired, so I typed it up. I might print it off and like paste it in here, I don't know. But basically the tote pieces, it's 4 13-inch by 12.5-inch pieces. You could change the size of the tote if you wanted to. That's just the dimensions that this one is that I used. And the pockets, this one is what matters more for if you want the pockets to fit how I have them. But you could always change it if you want the pockets to fit Barbie perfectly. You can make them a little taller. But what I did is 6 inches by 7.5 inches to allow for seam allowance and all of that. And this allows for seam allowance as well. And then so 4 of these and 4 of these, because you sew the pocket pieces together, good side leaving a gap, then you flip it inside out so that you have the pretty side and like the pretty edges. That's not a pretty edge. This one, there we go. This is a pretty edge where you don't see the seam basically because it's on the inside, and then you sew the opening closed. And that's how you put together the pocket. So then you end up with 2 pretty pieces. And then this is where I messed up, and I don't know if you can really tell. No, you can't really tell. But I ended up having to hand sew both sides of these pockets, or this side, the middle part of the doll pockets, because I didn't do it this way. But basically what you're going to want to do is you'll sew the 2 tote pieces together along the middle. What I do is I put them good side, and then I sew the bottom edge, then you unfold them, and then you have the inside of your tote piece for one, and then you do the same with the other two tote pieces, and then that's going to be the outside of your tote in the end. So that's how you do it, and that's how you do a basic tote. I made reversible totes for Christmas, and that's how I did those, is this design. Anyway, but once you have your 2 pieces sewn together, like this, the front and the back of the outside, and then the inside, you sew your 2 pockets on the outside piece, this being the top of your tote, and this being the part that's sewn together, which would be the bottom, and leaving the opening, obviously. And then you can also do any internal pockets on your inside piece of the tote. So this goes on the outside piece, and then, or you can do, I guess you could do pockets on the front and the back of the tote, however you want it to be done. And here's a design of how I did that. These are the 2 doll pockets outside the tote, and here's the inside the tote. This is my pockets. It's 1 piece, and then I sewed along this edge, and then I sewed 2 lines down there. So it's 3 like pockets. So that's what I did on the inside. A better look at that because I can't really show you very well. And then what you do is you take this. Oh, and then you need to make a strap. I didn't include that in my instructions, but what I did is I just measured a piece of fabric, folded it good side to good side to make it like a tube, and then sewed it, and then flipped the tube outside so that the pretty side is out. And this is another example of what I mean with the pretty seam. The raw edges are on the inside of it. Anyway, so then what you're going to want to do is put your strap, the top of the one end of the strap on this corner, one end of the strap on this corner, and then you're going to take your other tote piece and literally sandwich them together like that. Literally, the pockets facing each other. Basically, pretty side of the fabric to pretty side of the fabric. And you're going to sew your edges, leaving a gap. I usually just leave this entire bottom piece just open. But you can like sew to here and here and like leave a small gap. So you can flip it right side out and then close the gap. And then you sew the sides together. I did the sides on the inside, so there's the kind of raw edges, but it's not as raw edges because I did the pretty side, all that. I'm not explaining this very well. I hope that you get the gist of it. And if I make another one, when I make another one, because I plan on making another one, I will show you in better detail, or I'll try to, because I'm not very good at filming my sewing. I'm not very good at remembering to film it. I just kind of get in and do it. But anyway, and then that's how you make this doll tote. It's a really simple tote bag where you can put your dolls, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video on how to make a tote bag. I hope this was helpful for you. Yeah. Let me know what you think of my design, my little tote bag. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really excited to use it and like go places with my dolls. This would be really good for like taking your dolls out for photo shoots. But also like I like to take my dolls out and about with me. So this is a really good solution for me, so that I can have the dolls out so that everyone can see my dollies and I can see my dollies, but I don't have to hold them in my hand. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, you're never too old for dolls. Bye!